now we are in Morocco for the first time for Misa, which I'm very, very, very excited about. I've had Moroccan wine before, but never wine made naturally. So I was so excited when I found out that DDA at Nomadic had, I think this is the only one he has right now, but I believe he himself is Moroccan. And so he is working on bringing in more Moroccan natural wines to the US. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just so excited about this one. So it's great because it's a price performer, it's relatively inexpensive. And B, it's my favorite style of like light pink Provençal rosé. And it's made naturally. So like what more can you want? And it's from a place that you don't normally get wine from. So anyways, let's approach it from our objective perspective from the beginning. So it's called Ferme Rouge, and it's basically like a farm that is built in red clay. So that's why that's where the name comes from. And it's like a pretty famous region for this like sandy reddish clay terroir. But I don't honestly know anything about Moroccan winemaking. I'm making a complete assumption here, so I could be wrong, that they probably have native grapes, but I don't know that it's that typical for them to plant them, because I believe this is a blend of Grenache and Cinsault. I read somewhere that at one point it also had Cab Sauv in it, but I don't think that that's what's in this one. So they're bringing outside grapes there, but again, not 100% sure. All right, so yeah, on the nose, on the top, it's like light, fresh strawberries. I want to say lavender, but I'm pretty sure I'm just making that up in my head because like I just love how similar to Provençal style rosé this is. But who knows? Maybe it's there. You can tell me. Watermelon, like the lighter stuff, a little bit cranberry. And then when you get down to the bottom, definitely like red fruit, like red cherries. There is this herbaceousness to it. I'm not going to say it's lavender because I don't think it is, but there is something there, like thyme maybe. But overall, don't get too caught up in trying to get tons out of this, because like I said, this is a pretty simple, delicious Provençal style rosé. And when I smell it, that is literally all I think of. I'm just like, oh, this smells like, and like I have, y'all, Nick doesn't like it because I will literally go out and just buy conventional, not crappy, but you know, just like the Whispering Angel type stuff. I love that. And I know that that's not so much in the natural wine world, obviously, but I just love the way it tastes on like a hot day. And yes, I know it's the middle of winter, but this is when I could get this wine. So this is when you're getting it. I just love that. And this wine is like giving me that with, they don't use any sulfur. So like, it's just giving me that in the way that I love it, because it doesn't have the sulfur. It's, you know, spontaneously fermented, obviously all the stuff that is required for us to put it in the club. And it just, you know, reminds me of, and it honestly is about the same price as the plonk, I guess you'd say, that I get at the store. All right, so let's try it. All right, so where it takes a tiny departure from the Provençal, I'd say, it's interesting. It smells like the lighter Provençal style rosé, but then it's got more of a punch on the palate. So it's like a little bit, honestly, like spicy, I want to say at the end. Like it's got a little bit like a punch sour tart thing going on. And I don't know if it's like red berries. I don't know if it's raspberry. Oh, I had raspberry in the nose too, but it wasn't as prominently there. But like it's kind of like a raspberry just went pew in the middle of your mouth. I also saw people saying it had pomegranate on it, and I could definitely see that in here. Pomegranate's not normally one that I look for in wines, and now I'm definitely going to, because especially in the winter, because I've been eating a lot of them lately. I'm just not sure that I know what a pomegranate smells like. I guess I could, but like on the palate, I could get that. Does a pomegranate smell? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure it does, but anyways, so just note, yes, it is your like Provençal style, but with like a little bit of like a pow after. And there's, you know, there's a good enough amount of stuff going on here, but like, again, don't go looking for crazy amounts of things. This is meant to be a fun, drink really cold with potato chips by the beach. Potato chips is kind of lame. Drink with goldfish. I don't know. I'm eating goldfish, so cheese and crackers or whatever. What do you eat by the beach? I eat potato chips, so maybe it's not that lame. French fries. Anyways, I don't normally have, like, I basically snack when I'm having my rosé wines, but other things that it could go great with would be, especially right now, a winter salad with pomegranates on it, or something that has, berries on top of it. You could also do fish would be great if you're gonna like roast a fish or poach a fish. All right, we're just gonna fish. We'll just leave it there. Smoke a fish, smoked salmon, maybe. Anyways, there's tons of things you can do with it. Just don't go too heavy with it, because at the end of the day, this is a pretty light wine. And yeah, it's from Morocco, so enjoy.